early, but
whatever. We'll cold open like SNL.
That's right. Cold open. Here's our cold open.
Yeah, right.
Nobody's actually watching because nobody knows we're actually live. But here we are.
It'll be fine. We'll save that the boring house talk until we see some people.
That's right.
Pop on. But yay, Tejas, yay, and Kitty's coming to New Jersey.
That's what I hear.
So we have our hotel room. I already booked the hotel room for Mab and I, and now we have Mab, Kitty, and I. So it's going to just be ignorant. I'm so excited.
Also will be there.
Yeah, and then because I booked I booked the room for Ansa and the guys. There's Mab.
Mab's here right now.
So we're next door. To each other. So and she was so sweet. I was like, girl, it's just reserved. We'll worry about the other part later. We just need to get them reserved. Like we'll deal with the payment part later. But yeah, God, it's so funny. I'm super stoked, but I'm like super extra on this dress right now. Because I'm doing all these whatevers as if I'm actual part of this fair and I'm just extra.
Yeah. No, you got to.
I'm like,
so yeah. It's funny. Like there's hey everybody who's out there in the Streamland and Twitch there. The Mab is here. And we just started a little early just because we can, because we didn't have anything else better to do.
No, so we're just here.
Why don't we just talk about all these things we're talking about while we're on the air?
Exactly.
So, welcome everybody to Creating with the Crew. We're doing art today. We're doing art so hard. What is Mayhemmer doing today?
Mayhemmer is doing something she swore she would never do again, and that's hand beating. So I'm hand beating onto the arm rolls for my dress, for my Duchess of Wakanda that I said I was gonna do. Let me find the bodice is right here. Hold on. But here's the bodice. I'm gonna give you the big screen. Boop. I did the grommeting last night, and we'll see what happens if I still fit in it by then. And
what?
Yeah. Look, this quarantine 15 times 2 is starting to quarantine 15 times 3. All right. So, stress eating is real. I'm in the middle of trying to buy a house. That's a whole. Fun. Oh my God. All right. Drama time. So we put
before you start.
Yes.
Want to say hi to Blondie, Johnny?
Oh yeah. Hey.
Johnny, I'm like, Twitch.
I'm too busy hand beat. This is why I don't hand beat. I get distracted.
All right. I'm going to okay. I am not hip to the kiddos lingos here, but is it Drago Sun? Is the
Dragot
9 becomes
son? Yeah, I don't know. This is a speech.
I'm going to say Dragon Son just because but Dragot Son.
Yeah, something like that. We'll go with that.
Has son. I'm the worst. You know what I do actually? So there's all the people who get the license plates that are they're
they're personal. I have stuff. Those. Yeah.
And so here's the thing that jugglers do, because there is a mathematical formula for juggling.
Stop it.
Where you can look at a series of numbers and make it a juggling pattern.
Stop it.
And it will work if you take the number of numbers, divide by the total number of the sum of the numbers, divide that by the number of numbers, and if it comes out to a whole number, that's how many objects you're juggling. So what me and other jugglers would do is as we're walking around going to a cafe or something like that, you'd see a car with a bunch of numbers on the license plate, and you see if that was a actual juggling pattern.
Yes, math nerd, Mab. That's the level of math nerd I've never gotten to.
That's just something that you do. You just go, 3754. Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah, I wonder if that would work. Yeah. And then even if they're awkward patterns, you just kind of you could try it and see if it messes up, but it doesn't work. Anyway, that's what we do. So me not letter interesting me.
Me not letter interesting. Me not. Oh my god! It's a map. It's a map.
Nerd.
Yeah. Can you hear me? I'm kind of doing this all janky today, so
yeah, I can hear you.
I straight up multitasking. Don't have my normal setup.
You're fine. I'm over here beating as if I, as if I have a whole half a year to get this dress done when I have 2 months.
A month and a half. Wait, April. Yeah.
Like, girl, don't scare me. You just scared the shit out of me. I was like,
I'm the worst.
I was dying. I was like,
yeah.
I almost threw all this in the garbage. It was like, you know what? We're gonna wear something I already got.
Oh, I don't want to ruin art.
No, you're fine. No, we were about to talk about my house fiasco. Of trying to buy a house. So this home, Tommy, first of all, I'm a cosplayer. You're not a real cosplayer until you're in the car sewing stuff on your way to the con. Okay,
also
that's
performer.
Cosplay life. Yeah, there's when I was going to Minneapolis for a show and I didn't find out till last minute that there's an underboob law. I was literally in the car sewing lace to a bra thing, trying to get it. But no. So this house is lovely. It's 3,200 square feet. It's 3,200 square feet.
Still in North Carolina?
Ooh. Yeah.
Huge.
That's gigantic.
I know.
Yeah.
We need it because Aaron's tired of paying for storage for all my fabric. So we're
That's legit.
I literally have a storage unit. He got tired of it. He's like, let's get a space. That way I'm not paying an extra $100 a month for your stupid storage unit. I was like, first of all. Yes. But so the thing is that, this is gonna be cute. We need 4 bedrooms. Okay, so our bedroom, our mother-in-law gets a room, and then the 2 kids, because we want them to each have their own room, because they're starting to get to that point where even though they're very strong in their personalities. So we found this house. Shocking, right? We found this house. It's lovely. It needs some updating. Obviously, it was built in the 50s. The story behind this home is that the home, the mother owned the house, and she passed away, and so the house sat empty for 5 years.
Oh, that's not good for a house.
All right, so we already see where this is going. So my realtor who's amazing, told me how they had to go in, they had to clean out dead bats, they had to clean out dead squirrels and all this stuff. They had the house. The house looks amazing now. So I mean, as amazing as you can be after sitting for 5 years. The house has been on the market for 70 days. Okay.
3 months, up to a half.
In this market out here, that there's something wrong. That's how we. Yeah. So we went and looked at it. The floors need to be refinished. The kitchen needs to be updated. All 27 windows need to be completely replaced. 3 trees that are leaning towards the house have to go. Insulation has to be redone. Gutter, what do you call them? Gutter guards need to be put on. The house needs to be painted. We need to redo the front. With the husband who was a contractor, literally wrote up estimates. We'll probably have to put like $100,000 into this house over time.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oof.
So over time, but if we're doing it and stuff like
you want
that,
to get the good windows that they're pricey.
Well, what we would do, since Aaron used to be a contractor, we have a dude that we use. We have a source that we use in New Orleans that we always got our windows from. So we would just send him the specs. They would build our windows, and we would just fly down, rent a truck, and drop them up. It'd be cheaper than paying for something up here. And we'd know that we get, no, it is not haunted. I am very in tune to those things. And even if it was, I love that house. I would sage the crap out of it. And then telling you guys to get out, lady. I don't care. Your kids are terrible. So we did all that. We made an offer. A generous offer. I'm going to leave it at that. And it's been a week since we heard.
And they haven't gotten back to you.
No.
Yeah, it's haunted.
So no, it's not haunted. I know it's haunted. I mean, I know what's haunted. It's not haunted. Now, the house that we looked at before, that sucker was haunted. And I walked in there, walked right back out and said, no, thank you. And my husband was like, done. I was like, yeah, we're not doing this. I don't have the spoons for this. There's enough drama in the world. I can't handle this. So I talked to my realtor. I was like, am I impatient or is this normal? And she goes, no, they're dragging it. They're probably hoping that they get a better offer. Realistically, if a developer buys that house, they're not going to get more than $150 for it. Just realistically. It's listed for a certain amount. We offer that certain amount, but ask for a certain amount back to start the basic repairs that need to be done before we moved into the house. And so finally I was like, we got to put an end to this. So at 5 p.m. today, we're rescinding our offer. Now I'm kind of pissed off about it because the house is, because it's too, to me, that's a sign that it's drama. Yeah. But here's the other thing. It's probably working out for me in the long run because this house was under contract before. And then the buyers backed out. I found out after the fact. So we're wondering what's wrong with this house. So my husband has a couple of theories. One, that the insulation that is in certain parts of the house might have asbestos in it, which isn't terrible, but that's something that the owners have to deal with before a house is bought. Right. And we have a feeling that these people don't want to put money into this house. They just want to try and sell it as is and call it a day. It's not worth it. Yep. Like, it's not worth what they're asking. Yep. The other thing is maybe it was the type of loan and, same kind of concept of certain things need to be done. The owners didn't want to do it, whatever. So I'm looking at it as the universe saying, run away.
That's fair. Yeah.
Look for a new house. And I'm bummed because it had the rooms and the footage for us to have me a better sewing room and studio room. And then I don't have to pay for storage and blah, blah, blah.
Let me tell you a story about Maplandia. This house was a find, and I got such a good deal on this house because it is a non-traditional layout. Mm-hmm. Really works well. It's a house of many additions.
Okay.
So it works out really well for our lifestyle in so much as I have a studio, and I turned the master bedroom into my art studio.
Yeah.
But so moral of this story is everywhere we looked, I saw regular houses. And I was like, I can see the potential in a regular house. And then this one came on the market and nobody wanted it because it was such a weird house.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you not getting the house and Paul had the same kind of story with his house, Awesome Town Manor. It was, an inherited house or Maplandia we sometimes call it the Warren because it has, I keep doing this gesture. So it was it was a regular house and then someone built a garage and then they turned the garage into a living space and then they built another garage.
Yeah.
And they turned that into a living space and they built a shed. So it's this is it looks just like that. But
that's awesome though.
So that's what I have for you on that.
Yeah. We had a thing where, because we're taking in Ansa's mom, and so we have 2 kids, mother-in-law, and and basically a lot of different. Oh, speaking of Ansa, here she is.
Oh, snap! It's an Ansa.
Hey, baby.
Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm actually here on behalf of the house because we're doing a bunch of stuff while you're out of town, and we need to know where some tools are.
Okay, that's legit.
Speaking of the house,
wallpaper. Look at that.
It comes right off.
Yeah, it does.
Especially at my house.
It's awesome. Look how satisfying. It's really it just wants to come up
Oh,
Did you even use the steamer, or did you just are you just ripping it off the wall?
No, I just threatened it.
But that peeling sound is so sad. That needs to be an that's my type of ASMR.
Right?
Just listening to just.
There's nothing under it. This is the original wallpaper, man. This shit's been up here since 1955.
And it got painted, and it's you can't tell from the Reverend Tommy full Thecla mode.
Yeah, I threatened it.
You know, I am betting that the painting, knowing what we know about paint, probably compromised the adhesive and is making it easier.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's definitely I rolled very high on intimidation. So I came at it when I got that tiger paw with all the chompy teeth. And I ran it over for a minute, and then I went, you know what? So there's my work so far.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Now, and I have to say that the it doesn't come through on the camera. The color of those walls is terrible.
Yeah.
It is the worst.
It looks like a weird greenish.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I grew up in an auto body shop. My dad repaired cars. He was and my dad used to he would do repair work on Cadillacs. And so they would
you're a robot.
And then we would drive a Cadillac around for a long time, and then he would fix it and give it back, and then they'd give him another Cadillac. So I don't know who he was fixing Cadillacs for. But anyway, I thought power windows were the height of sophistication. But this stuff is the color of Bondo, you know? It's
That's what it looks like. It looks like Bondo.
This whole house was that color, and I went in and went, this is a really cool house, hon, but I don't know if I can live here. It's like drowning in a vat of spackle. So this hall is the last thing that remains untouched from, before I was born.
Moving in 7 years ago, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So, however, meanwhile, we're also doing some stuff where we need, Seb is in the kitchen right now, and she asked me if I knew where the stuff was that you would use to patch a little bit of like this kind of stuff, where there's.
Joint compound. It's downstairs, basement, on the wall as you go to the laundry where all the.
Oh, okay, over the painty stuff.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, because if it froze in the garage, then it would be a block.
Okay, great. Well, I'll go find that for her. Mm-hmm. How's everybody doing?
Doing good. I'm excuse me. I'm this is a cute house. See, I'm also like I'm hand sewing stuff, but I'm also like randomly looking at to see what's popped up new on the market.
Right.
Dude, when I was house hunting, I could not, and for like a year after, I love looking at houses.
Oh, here we go. I could get a 4-bed, 4.5 bath, 7,500 square feet for $1.2 million.
Yeah, no worries. There you go.
That's fine.
Yeah.
No.
Or you can do a lot of cosplay, because I know your budget that you spend is probably $1 million a year based on the cool shit.
Yep.
I ball on a budget, girl. I ball on a budget.
I'm looking at some of these really great comments. Yes, scrub the walls down with TSP to get the glue off. And just some guys saying that saw somebody use fabric starch. And you can use cornstarch, actually. It's a theater technique to put up wallpaper. You just basically starch, and it'll last for a few months. Mm-hmm. It'll come right off too. Interestingly enough, you can also take it and paint with you lay on the cornstarch, and then you paint over it, and then it dries and shrinks, and so the paint actually cracks, so the paint looks like it was there for 100 years. So you can age paint like that.
Oh yeah, I love doing a crackle look. I do love it.
Yep. And just some guys started printing something because of Kitty. I wonder what it is.
Honestly, some guy. I want to say real quick about just some guy. You are like reaching into our brain and making things a physical reality. Things that should never see the light of day. All.
I just want to point out that
I had to get that out there.
I was planning to work on my lovely drawing that I've been working on for months, but I think actually I'm just gonna continue working on Squid Shark there.
and then there's Squid Shark.
I'd just like to point out that I've discovered that if it was a squid shark, it would just be squid and shark, right? With the nasty teeth here, and I was thinking maybe four beaks right there, and then there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then, but then I was like, well, and if it's a whale, so not only is it the size of a whale, right? But it would have a blowhole, right? So
and a fluke. It needs a fluke,
right? And then I was thinking baleen, but you can't put baleen in the mouth where the teeth and things. So the gills actually have baleen, so it catches catches anything that's trying to like escape as it like chews it all up, a little grinder, and then it's like baleen in the gills. Awesome. But then I was thinking maybe it would have like a big whale tail,
Yeah, it needs a fluke because I want it to like grab, right? And then go under the water and then tail club. That's what the fluke's for.
Then like a alligator death roll.
I gotta watch this episode because last night, like I was telling Paul before this, I had to deal with house drama with the whole rescinding offer stuff. But I'm gonna sit down and have a glass of wine and watch this.
Yeah.
Don't forget dorsal fin right here, everybody. Just dorsal fin.
We're just adding everything.
Here's the other thing. I think it needs dorsal fins, like either 2, like on a, how the squid's got that thing, but maybe like 4 all the way around.
Yeah, well, he's got 1, 2, 3,
so that
and you
it can
can't
turn
see the other
into a
ones in the
drill.
back. Yo, so they're kind of like at an angle. I get it. Yeah. All right. So then someone brought up the narwhal squid shark.
Oh yes,
you guys, like I said,
this is artist interpretation of narwhal were shark. So clearly there's a drill on this end. So
clearly
it goes both ways. And instead of just one big eye, I'm pretty sure it's got an eye going this way. So it can really bring that point home, if you know what I mean. So it's just coming and going, really. I
just love the comment. It goes both ways.
Well, here's the thing. It could also curl around kind of Nautilus style.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So maybe it could be like a Nautilus, but with the
What if it was a Nautilus squid shark and it had like little Princess Leia Cinnabons on either side? God. We could just do that.
Oh my God.
And then elephant narwhal whale shark. So clearly it has tusks. So these are tusks, everybody.
What is happening? Oh my God, this is the best.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that pretty sure that it just needs a machine gun turret.
That's how you know that that Hypatia was somewhere near it. She built an entire weapon system for it. For some inane reason, but she did.
I was gonna work on stuff, but I think squid.
Okay, so Mav, I'm super excited to see you in June.
Woohoo!
And I'm so excited that we're gonna be roomies again. Make note. Do not did we lose Paul?
That's fine. He'll be back.
Okay.
This is between you and me.
Okay, cool. I just please do not let me drunkenly slide down a luggage cart again.
Luggage cart. Yeah, no promises. No promises.
Well, I will be in a huge dress both days. So hopefully that will deter me from sliding down said
I did have plans to bring Murder Beast, but the logistics were just starting to spiral out of control. Mm-hmm. So no Murder Beast, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, he'll probably be good, but Magnus is staying with Murder Beast, right?
Yeah.
Well, then he'll probably be comfier too.
He will be, but I haven't taken any trips since he was shot in October. So
It'll be fine. Yeah, I know you're gonna have anxiety. You're gonna do this. You're gonna be like a good mom, and you're gonna call every day for every 40 minutes.
Several times a day.
I'm not gonna say that I may or may not have done this in the beginning of traveling away from my children, calling every 30 minutes, thinking something would happen.
Yeah, see,
he'll be fine.
That's the thing. It's
fine.
like we've been co-parenting, you know.
Yeah.
So, like, oh, I need to go do a thing. Can you keep an eye on him? Yeah, absolutely. Well, now that liberty doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But
it does happen.
I am looking forward to. I've already started working with Miss Kitty Chaos on our flight plan, and we're kind of working out schedules. There is a possibility because I'll be fully vaxxed. She is fully vaxxed. You'll be in the neighborhood. How vaxxed? Fully, and we're gonna be all here in Madlandia. I'm just saying. I don't know how you feel about sticking around until Wednesday.
Oh God! let me talk to the other half, and we'll see. If I leave Friday and we just drive up, I can maybe pull that off. If I get there Thursday, I probably more than likely have to leave on Monday. Oh wait, I might have to leave on Monday anyway because I probably have shots. Oh no, I can do my allergy shots on Tuesday.
Imagine, well, still doesn't even have to be on Wednesday, but I love the idea of all three of us freaking crafty motherfuckers
right
in a place at the same time with
let me know what day
my studio.
Wait, are we talking about all flying to Puerto Rico? Is that what we're talking about?
No, we're talking about craft planning session in Madlandia.
Oh yes.
You've been here, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, it's in the DC area-ish. And May, you were going to buy a house in Richmond, right? Wasn't that what I heard?
I wish. Tell Pfizer that they need to move their plant there, and I will totally do it.
Well, they just gave me that implant when I got my shot, so I'll try to tell them right now.
Oh, you got your implant? My 5G's finally kicking in.
I'm gayer than ever.
Right?
Wait, I think I see somebody else cool back there.
Oh, snap.
Oh, no.
Hey.
I thought I banished you. Hi.
Hey.
I got a temporary laptop to use.
Yay.
How was the game last night?
Hilarious.
Anything else?
Much damage was done to colonialist bastards. Is that
Oh, awesome! That sounds great.
Yeah, it's funny because I was kind of like, well, it'll kind of be sort of like a side plot. And it was like, no, apparently that's actually the plot now. Is just crush.
No. As soon as they were like, we're moving in, I was like, oh, hell no. I've seen how this ends. Oh, hell no.
Oh, my gosh.
Were you guys creating
That's
today?
True.
I was just figured I'd pop in.
Well, Paul, I'm gonna let Paulo go first because his is cooler than what I'm doing right now.
Well, so I like I said, I was working on my little guy.
Oh, he's dead again. So until he comes back, since he's in Tejas. Oh, wait, he's back.
No,
he's back.
No, I was working on. I realized that I had I'm working on my little art thing, my little side port visual art. Really way to hang on, wait.
Use your words, Paul.
I was about to say the same thing. I'm like,
two things at one time.
Words hard.
This thing. Boop.
Oh, there's a Jaws' place. I know that.
Yeah. And I've been working on some of the details here. Far more detail than it ever probably really.
Oh, that's
needs.
Nice. Look at you. I'm so proud of you right now. Look at you.
Oh, well, thanks. And that's the whale tail in.
The whale tail in.
Wow. Look at that.
Paul's been busy.
Yeah, this has been like 7 months of, and of course, apartment row and just working on some stuff. I was working on that, but really from last night's show, I think everyone wanted me to work on Squid Shark whale.
Oh, there's a Squid Shark whale? Sweet.
Whale Squid
Shark Squid.
Whale Shark Squid.
Whale
Yeah, I guess they
Squid.
mutate.
I have a there's a Shelly drew like a picture in chalk on my parents' driveway of this like gnome with like rabbit ears and like duck feet. So I started like a Colt Derringer song about the eastern long-eared genome ducket. He's a legend in these parts. It's pretty ridiculous.
I'm here for
genome.
He's an eastern long-eared genome ducket.
Not sure how big should a boat be in comparison to this thing. Like
that's terrifying. That's terrifying.
That's
I like that. That's a good size.
That's perfect. That's the
What is it again? It's a whale squid
shark. Whale squid shark.
Whale shark squid.
Whale shark squid.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the size. I'm pretty sure.
For reasons.
Maybe.
God, it was a moment of beauty last night, I gotta say.
I think once we finish the epic hammer versus banana battle, we should do the genome ducket versus whale squid shark fight.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The genome would not win. Straight up, I'm sorry.
I don't know the genome ducket though. He's a gnome duck rabbit hybrid cross abomination.
Yeah. Well, is just resting his teeth on your arm.
He's just resting his teeth on my arm. Look at him. He's falling
asleep. He's just chunked in.
So cute.
He's falling asleep.
Vampire kitty.
This is like his happy place.
He's like, I'm nom nomming. Oh. He's like, huh? That face was everything. That face was everything.
On creating today, I'm working on Neosporin and Band-Aid art on my hand.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a lovely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a new medium. It's vastly under explored. I'm very proud of you. For hopping in on that.
The only thing I'm doing is beating the arm rolls for my dress I'm wearing to the Ren Fair in Jersey.
Oh my gosh!
Because I'm extra.
That's awesome.
So when I die, Mab, I'm just warning you. I may have bought VIP tickets just so I can maybe have chairs in this shit that I'm wearing. I mean,
that is a damn fine idea. That is a damn fine idea. Why did I not think of that?
Because
news, it sounds like New Jersey's thing is outdoor large venues can have 30% capacity now, so that means we're good to go. So
right on.
Oh, cool.
Great. That's right. And what are the tell us, Mr. Person who knows something about New Jersey Fair. What are the dates of New Jersey Festival?
It is the last weekend in May and the first weekend in June this year.
Ooh.
We're only doing two, but we got an all-star lineup. The second weekend, we have the world-renowned jester Paulo Garbanzo will be there.
Wow,
that's me.
Oh, I heard of that guy.
As well as the Nat 21 crew, I hear will be hanging out.
I hear many of them will be there.
Yeah, we're gonna be swamped.
I've heard of them as well.
We're gonna get arrested because there's gonna be too many people that day because it's just gonna be overwhelmed. Right. The Nat 21.
Dozens.
Hypatia might look a little different.
I'm excited to meet a patient person.
I know. I can't wait to meet Romulus in person. Yay! I've made so many random friends over the internet now, and like this whole pandemic, I'm like, will I ever meet these people? And then I'm like, oh my god, there's a vaccination. I will high five you.
I got my first dose.
Yay! Oh, that's great.
If it was a normal year, I feel like I should come as Eirik, and we should have like a Hypatia versus Eirik chess match where you just like wipe the board with him. Just like
oh my gosh. You know what's sick? I actually know how to play chess too.
Nice.
So this could be hysterical.
You somehow wrest the hammer from him and like make this team up with the hammer and just beat the target Eirik. It could be like a recurring bit, like where every once in a while people just see Eirik like running, getting chased by Hypatia with the hammer.
That would be hysterical. Oh my god. And then she upgrades the hammer even more. Hold on, let me do this real quick.
Now it's a demon squirrel possessed hammer.
Now it's a demon squirrel possessed hammer.
Oh my!
I borrowed
It
this.
happens.
I borrowed
kind of
this
stuff
soul.
happens.
I borrowed this
Now-
soul real fast. Hold on.
Now it's a whale shark possessed hammer.
Nice.
I'm just saying, if you give that thing some type of gun to it, I'm just saying Hypatia has to be canon that she gave it to it. Because she thought it was
Absolutely.
cool.
She's not
Why
wrong.
does this
It
thing
is
have
cool.
a thing? Hypatia shows up 2 months later. Hey, did y'all see this cool thing? I gave it like some guns and stuff. And
It's pretty awesome.
Look at this.
it was very appreciative. It was appreciative.
You're like, I look at a whale, shark, squid, and I can't help but think to myself, you know what that thing needs?
A gun turret.
More guns.
More guns.
Mad, look my
What that
little,
would do.
look my little angel. Look him.
Oh, as he
Look,
falls
man.
asleep.
Yeah, he's like
They're so cute when they're quiet and sleeping, much like my
He's so good.
children.
he's be so good kitty right now. Look this.
Oh,
You're so cute.
How many beads I can put on here?
It's because he is a little angel. I
Oh,
don't know what kind of propaganda you've been putting out there, but that little sweet boy, he's nothing but angel, right?
You should watch you should watch my video from this morning doing cardio if you think he's an angel. That was great.
I haven't seen it.
Was he attacking the whole time?
Oh my god. I'm trying to like stretch, so I got my arms, like I'm on my back with my arms stretched out to the side, and like he's got like fangs in my one arm. And I'm like, okay, grab your leg, and then you gotta detach the cat from your arm, and then he like attacks my face, and then
Oh, jeez.
God forbid you do a cobra stretch and you got like these things. Like right here. You see that?
Hold on a
Oh,
second.
that's game. That's game over. Yeah.
You can't even be blamed for that. I mean, that's just. What are you making, Onsa?
A mess.
Oh, paper.
Yes.
A big mask.
A mess. I'm tearing down wallpaper from 1955. It's the last part of Awesome Town that we've never done any renovations on at all. And so
She's unmaking.
I'm unmaking. Yes, thank you, Reverend Tommy. That's what I'm
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Fortunately,
I like
it's going really easily. They're just coming off in these big majestic sheets because the original builder of this house did not skimp. So this stuff is like you could build, paper-like armor out of this stuff. It's super sturdy. So that's what I'm doing. Making a mess and making a mess in the kitchen, making a mess in the hall.
Sweet.
Oh, hey, Ansa, while I have you here,
Yes.
let's see if I can show you a thing.
Right.
I have a question about some of your line art here that I need clarification on. Are these feathers or are these leaves? Let's see if I can show you. Are they feathers or are they leaves?
Feathers.
Okay, they don't have to be
American
green.
priests were really big on the, it's that whole.
Yeah, no, I thought they were feathers, but then this looked kind of leafy.
Okay.
I know. They're getting this. They get kind of the same treatment as palm fronds and so forth would, because it's a quick way to make something look kind of cool. So, but they're intended
No problem.
to be
I can make them feathers.
great.
I've got ideas on that.
That sounds great. And being
some good
South
ideas
American
on that.
birds, I mean, they could still be amazing serpentine colors, right? They could look like anything.
Sure. Well, green wasn't listed as one of the palettes on this piece, so I was like, oh, it seems like a lot of green if everything here is a leaf. So I'm gonna go back to feathers, and I'm gonna make them all like parody feathers. It's gonna be beautiful.
Feathers.
That's what I'm working on.
Hey, Paulo, I do have a piece of water damage to show you while you're here.
Oh, great.
I'm
like,
loving this.
Where it looks, where Zip Flash pulled a little piece of that wallpaper down. Well, that was because it was already loose. So you can see what's under. Well, I'll have to climb up there. Up into the loft. Up close and personal.
Next week on Crafting with the Crew, everyone's going to come over to Awesome Town and redo some of the plaster. Is that is that old damage or is that what do you think?
It looks really old. Okay. There's a little bit in the other corner by Dr. Freaky's room too. So it doesn't, but it just means that when I pulled it off, there's a lot of flotsam, Mm-hmm. So
yeah, scrape it back down and layer it up with with all of the joint compound.
And honestly, this is great because it's like eavesdropping on someone's like personal phone call.
Malkovich. Being Mr. Gazebo. Yeah, it's like, and I'm pretty sure that when I pull that piece of the wallpaper down on the ceiling, it's going to be similarly ugly.
Ew.
Yeah.
2 more. Okay.
But mostly everything is we're fine. Everything's fine here. I didn't wait till you leave town to wreck everything. I didn't. That was true.
You got 5 more weeks.
Oh, I know. I'm just going to turn your whole half of the room into a chicken farm.
Had it coming, really.
He had it coming.
If I have as many chickens as you have miniatures, our lives
You're only allowed technically 1 husband and or 6 chickens. So if you have a husband and 6 chickens, then you can get rid of the husband and get 6 more chickens. So
is that the rule?
That's the rule I just made up.
Aaron,
whale, squid, shark.
Aaron, you gotta go. I need some chickens.
Yes, you do.
Whale, squid, shark for the win.
I hear it's tradition to send the husband off to Texas.
He's coming in here. Oh no, he's coming in. No, he's coming in here. Go away. No. You can come here. You don't have to hide.
You're the one that has to tell him about the chickens. I'm sorry.
Come here. I'm gonna tell you about the chickens.
All to do it on air in front of a
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is how tall he is. Even when I stand out of my chair.
Like you got shorter when you got out of the chair.
Hi,
Mr. Hemmer. Hey. Y'all are my ear. So the rule is. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me put you on speaker so he can actually hear you. Hold on. Where's audio? Where's speaker? Where is iBack?
Does he even know what's coming?
Okay, go ahead.
So, husband, it has been brought to May's attention that if she needs 6 more chickens. Wait, Paul, I'll let you explain, Paul.
Hi. Well, I don't know if the rules in North Carolina are different from the rules in Virginia, but rules in Virginia state that you can have 1 husband. You can also have 6 chickens. However, we've realized that you could just, if you subtract 1 husband, you get plus 6 chickens. So
6 more chickens.
More chickens.
More.
So a dozen chickens. Or 1 kitty.
Yay!
Hi, kitty.
Hi, everybody. Oh my God, DJ, hello.
Hi.
So wait, are you saying that I have the option of trading in the husband for the kitty?
This
Because
is here too.
I do want chickens, but if I can have kitty, then you stay.
Can I trade husband? Can I trade husband for Akita?
How many chickens is the going rate for 1 kitty?
Well, one husband equals one husband equals 6 chickens. So
6 chickens.
Yeah. There you go. Right. That's chicken math.
Oh my God, you're taking it too literal. Go away. Well, then you got to think about city limits. I'm like, bro.
Apparently, because of something Kitty did, it's just some guys printing something right in meow.
I did squeal about unicorns for a good 30 seconds last night.
Oh, but I think you were also on the hook for narwhal business.
That's a possibility. He says it's yellow. A unicorn,
not a banana.
Not a banana.
Which is important.
This is our life now.
I'm curious.
So am I.
Yeah. What's hilarious is
just some guy from Tennessee makes
just
this.
before we did our live stream. So Wolgamut was doing their live stream in the same room as us, and they were going from Central Time 6 to 7, which basically they ended right before we started. and they were doing their own Dungeons and Dragons bard tale kind of thing while they were making music and kind of telling a story at the same time and just going like, well, random adventure story, and then making the music for it and just coming up with stuff. It was hilarious. But everyone had to have a character, and one of the people was like, they've never played D&D before, and they were like, can I be a unicorn? I was like, they said, can I be a mechanical unicorn? And I was like, well, technically, Warforged unicorn, there's no reason not to. And so they were like, wait, what? Yes, Warforged unicorn for the win. That's
look at this. He doesn't care.
That's he just chomping on your hand.
Look at him.
Wait, you get the big screen. Hang on.
He's so
Try
bad.
some Catchigi.
Stop it.
Catchigi.
Look, let's see if we can. Yeah, they're looking at you.
He's like, oh crap, I'm caught.
He's you nailed him. Caught him in the act. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I'm eating cookies for breakfast.
Yeah.
Very Italian.
Oh dear.
That's
I got a
what she's
message.
doing.
I don't know if you guys heard the message pop a minute ago, but that was Sally. She said she's going to be joining us at Smithville Ren Fair, which is another one we should talk about too. That's
super.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's
April
24th, 25th.
Yes.
And we're going to be playing nights there. So.
Oh my gosh. Well, I know Shakespeare was all excited. He's going to be there too.
Yeah. Shakespeare, Lords of Adventure, and Shelley Buttons are the acts.
Nice.
Yeah, it should be fun.
He was like, you should come early. I was like, I can only escape from my house for one weekend.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And tell us, where is that Smithfield Renaissance Fair?
It's the Smithfield Renaissance Fair, as you call the Smithville Renaissance Fair.
Oh, sorry, Smithville.
It's in Smithville, New Jersey. It's down by Atlantic City. It's actually Absecon, I think, is the name of the town.
It's down by Atlantic City.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a great little fair. It's an outdoor fair. There's no tickets. It's just come in. It's like a shopping village thing.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and we just go every year and hang out.
Is that the one that I did a few years ago?
I don't think you ever did that one.
It had like a big stage, and then there was like the okay.
That
what was the one that I did?
Windsor.
Oh, maybe.
That,
I know, it was like
hasn't happened in a while.
I just remember that it was like super hot, and there's a big trellis for lighting for the stage, and we used it as a sundial because it was so blazingly hot, and the shadow, the sun just beamed down on us, and it was this big thing. And basically, we took chalk. I think we took chalk from Shelley's show, and we like every hour on the hour, I would go out there and like mark the shadow line, and then the next day. Off by a minute because that's how those things work.
Sweet.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, man, we're going to be
Sally
shaping up
also,
for the New Jersey Renaissance Fair for first weekend in June. We're going to be Nat 21ing it.
We should all do we should do like dice night stuff with all you guys too. You guys
yeah, we could like play in the LARP. Yeah. Because they'll be running it. Yeah.
You can meet actual You can meet actual Nat 21 characters
in game.
In game for real at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair. Crazy.
That's baller. That's insane.
And then have Zazizo kick your ass.
High show just being in the corner drinking, being obnoxious, asking her parents for money.
Oh my God, your dad might be able to be there too.
I know, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. And Legion of Gnome. So I'm going to be bringing extra gnome hats for anyone who needs a gnome hat. I am also going to probably be Kazu for this event because dressing up as Loon, who is mostly a nudist, could be awkward at a red.
No, do it.
I'm sure this is in New Orleans, y'all. This ain't New Orleans, y'all. She can't get away with just wearing pasties.
We'll make sure you don't actually get your clothes off. You just have to trust us. Like Loon goes full on, like, oh, I gotta get naked for this, and then we'll be like, no.
Do you guys know Matt Selly? I know Paul does.
Oh,
He's our Duke, and he used to do it at Pennsylvania Fair one year. He was like in a Drake's crew, and he would do this thing where he would say, "So there I was on the deck in nothing but my boots and my rapier," and everybody in the crew would be like, "No, no, Diego, no," and stop him. And one day he said it, "There I was on the deck in nothing but my boots and my rapier." And we stopped him, and Matt Selly was like, "Woo!" He was basically running around Shire in his underpants because he's the yes and king, and nobody stopped him.
Oh my gosh!
So yeah, but make sure what I'm saying is make sure you keep an eye on Loon if she's there. I can't have that at my family-friendly rent fair.
All eyes will be on Loon if she takes her clothes off. I promise.
Yeah. The children will learn something that day.
The focus of your attention is down here. I have to figure out a summer wear Thekla jam because that.
I mean, Minotaur in a bikini.
Minotaur in a bikini. Chef's kiss.
were Minotaurs sexy before our show, or like because now, like, if any of us just bring up Minotaur, everybody's like, oh.
Dude, I think that Romulus is responsible for that, by the way, because Romulus, I was the one who was like,
What's up, baby?
who's like, "Oh my God, that big referee, she's so beautiful."
Can I help you?
Honestly, okay, Romulus really did start it, but I think Onsa brought it home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, having a
reality.
love poems about a big cow lady every week doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody's on TV.
May's got a hobbit.
Yeah. That's almost as tall as I am.
How come she doesn't get the full screen?
All right, but now he's got a biter. That's what I do as Dungeon Master. If I don't know what to say, I just, and then you're suddenly attacked by and then whatever
Which
the
is a
player's
fancy way of saying Call of
Now,
Cthulhu.
remember how I told you I'm short, right? Now this is my 4-year-old, almost 5. Hold on a second. Can I stand up?
Sure.
You want to stand next to mommy?
Sure.
He's more than half of you.
I was gonna say 60% shooting for 70.
My 6-year-old's bigger. It's pretty
May
obnoxious.
is her own mini.
Here.
All right, we have some great comments here and from Zalani, who just saw Mick actually from Turtle Creek Coffee, one of our sponsors for a while back, and he stopped by, rang her doorbell, and so we said hi from us, and she had already done it, and so we want to thank Mick and Turtle Creek Coffee for supporting our show, and they are fantastic people and with fantastic coffee. And what is my favorite Turtle Creek blend? Oh my gosh.
I will tell you, I already know because I've been working with Mick because I love espresso. So he created a certain blend of espresso. He gave me a whole little sample pack of like, you mix this with this, and like he really knows how to blend the beans to get the best tasting espresso. So I like his custom espresso blend.
Oh, yummy.
Well, he sent me coffee with me on the label, and that was my favorite kind. Because if you're a narcissistic performer, there's nothing like a bottle of wine and a bag of coffee with you on it to give you all the highs and lows you need. It's like a perfect metaphor for your life.
All I gotta say is when I was at Abs.
Yep.
And I wrestled on stage just to win some coffee or the container. I still have that container.
Right.
Nice.
I still have that container. We use it for all our coffee now. My mother-in-law loves it because it's pressure. It's what's it called? Vacuum sealed.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to say, Awesome, Paul. That was probably the highlight of my career. I mean, winning Miss Montreal, yes, but wrestling on stage with Claire.
As Lady Deadpool.
As Lady Deadpool. Well, no, it started out like that, and then when she was like, "All right, y'all have to fight for it," and we didn't even hesitate, and we ripped off our wigs, took off our shoes, and she was like, "You good?" I was like, "I'm good." So like,
these are two of the, and my buddy Claire Dima is one of the. She's like, if a mastiff was a woman, she's like nothing but muscle and sinew. Like Gorgor could go at it, but she's tiny like May. So I have to say, having the two of them roll around in lingerie to fight for coffee at my show was also a highlight of my career.
It was funny because she was like, "Oh my God, like you knew how to hold." I was like, "I took martial arts for like 15 years." And she was like, "I used to like do MMA stuff." And I was like, "Oh," so she was like, "Is that why you fell like that?" I was like, "Yeah, is that why you rolled like?" And we were having the whole conversation the whole time we were wrestling, like a whole time. And then someone thought we almost went off the stage, and somebody went, "Oh my God." And I like caught myself with one hand and had her grabbed with my legs the other way. And everybody's like, "What is happening?"
That's Real Performer Moments brought to you by Turtle Creek Coffee.
Can we do this? I would love to do, MMA coffee wrestling at the fair.
Right? Can that be
I was trying to find the picture of me wrestling the turtle from Turtle Creek Coffee. But I couldn't find it, but I did find this one.
Oh, wait, here, let's throw it on there.
I'm trying to get the glare out. Okay, there we go.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, it's like the happy maternity shoot.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But no, that was hysterical. Like I took my wig off and then Claire yanked hers off. I was like, "Oh, we doing this. We doing this."
Nice. We had a turtle costume. Where did we get that?
It's Turtle Creek's. I have it here for whenever I need to do promotional things for them. Here in my modest closet. So yes,
it's not even a fisheye lens, people. That's an actual closet that size.
I think it's actually intended to be a dog costume, but I have to admit I've had more than one stage kitten in it instead. Because, it fits neatly on somebody.
Oh my gosh, yes. Mab, you need to drop the measurements of the attack sloth.
Battle sloth.
Battle sloth.
Battle sloth.
You might have armor coming.
I like the Onsa action cam. I just want to point that out.
What's up, Beth?
Like everyone,
she's working on the house.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm trying to keep it from your
action cam. Whoosh. Yeah.
There you go. Oh my
God, guys. Well, I'm gonna head out. I love you, people. Right. I can't wait to see last night. I'm excited. I got a computer back, so
yay!
Paul's gonna call me after, and we're gonna figure out what is supposed to happen for haiku.
I'll possibly be able to join on my phone, but I have to be at a place where I actually have a good enough signal.
We can actually thank Sally if we do have a haiku plan, because she wrote me yesterday. I was like, "Hey, I got 3 haikus from tonight. Where do you want them?" And I'm like,
she's dropping the haiku bombs. I sent them. I got them sent to me as well. So yeah.
I was like, normally when we do these things, it would be like 7:00 on Sunday night, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, I don't know how to run the StreamYard. What are we doing?" So thank you, Sally, for helping us be better organized. But
yay!
Anyway. Have a great day, everybody. It was good to see you guys.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Miss you.
Bye.
I will say that if Hypatia can have a chess game with Eirik, it will be epic. Kitty, you missed it. TJ thinks that Hypatia needs to sweep the floor with him, win the hammer from him, and then chase him around the fair with the hammer after I do some modifications to it.
I'm ready. I'm ready to watch that.
I got to figure out what I'm wearing too, because as much as I'm wearing, like if I'm making this dress, it will be worn. But Hypatia might be in this dress too. dependent on. She's in her noble garb. That's all Cheetah.
Seriously, it checks out. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I have one that I may just recycle that's going to be a lot cooler than this. And
you mean temperature wise?
Yes. Temperature wise.
I like Echo's costume for hot.
Yeah.
It's just basically fishnets up and down.
I'm here for it. Just paint yourself, put some scales on it, call it a day. I really have no idea what to make for have for Hypatia wear other than, I can still wear that corset and then just put some low-rise leather pants and just pack her up full of bottles that may or may not have booze in it. Just
may or may not.
Here's my potion bottles. Would you like some of these potions? She's learned a lot from Loon. Would you like some of these medicinal herbs?
Oh yeah.
I don't feel good. I need a healing potion.
Let me help you out.
Yeah, but if you listen to Loon, you have to drink a little first, and then Baby Bird.
Oh, see, we're not doing all that though.
Okay, Loon, are you bringing baked goods?
Yes, well, Loon is Loon. I will bring my potions if Loon brings the baked goods.
Loon does love baking.
Some mushroom tea, perhaps.
Oh my gosh,
that would be a good idea.
We're all
right?
fun guys. We're all fun. Get it, fun guys. Fun guys.
I need to. No, I think. I need to figure out if I'm going to wear this dress for both days or if I'm just going to wear this on Friday and then Saturday is all Hypatia day. just drunk tiefling running around, living her best life.
Yes, please. You know what? I don't work at the New Jersey Ren Fair. I can go there and drink tequila all day long in a bikini if I want to. And
you know what? Oh my gosh, Ansa, can you be Thekla and Hypatia have a moment where Thekla's like, "You look like somebody I murdered."
You bet.
You look awfully familiar.
As we can be motivated to do in the sun.
Right? It's like,
you know what though? Here's another thing we can absolutely do. I don't know why it took me this long to process. Fun fact, aren't we all staying in the same hotel?
But don't tell all the people where it is, just to be fair.
No.
I want to be able to go home and just be sweaty and gross. Not like now.
I will bring a video camera and
oh my god, yes.
And possibly ensue in our hotel if we want to document this for our Twitch channel.
I think that'd be funny. Just
and our YouTube.
Oh yeah, and then just have Thekla knock on our door. Hey, y'all have any towels that I can borrow?
Excuse me, you're making too much noise. I'm not getting any sleep. You're undead. What are you doing? You don't sleep.
I'm like, do you actually sleep?
Nope.
Or are you just over here are you just here to troll us?
Just trolling.
So I'm trying to work on some show props, and I think I don't have the right materials. So I've got these fabric markers, and I'm trying to draw my face on to this mask. But these markers are not really showing up.
For your washing well.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's not too bad. It's a little terrifying.
It's just it's like, well, through the camera on mine end, it looks like muted in color.
Yeah. I'm gonna
paper mask or is it a
it's like the ones that you get, normally they're blue. These are just pink. Yeah. But like you can't see that some of the teeth are blacked out. For those of you who don't know, that's what I was just some guy says use the marker on the inside of the mask. It's way more fun that way. That's actually what I was getting at. My cousin and I have been avoiding Sharpies because she doesn't like the smell. I don't mind it, so I think I might just do my masks with the Sharpie and get all high all day. It wouldn't really change anything because my character is basically a feral child anyway, so.
You wouldn't be high all day, I just have to say.
No, I know.
I just like for a couple of minutes. And by couple, I mean like maybe
it would fade. Yeah, and like I'm making them during the week, and they'll be destroyed during the show, and then I'll make more. And yeah,
that's fair.
Sharpies, it is. I've decided.
Yeah, I mean, by the time you're actually going to use it by this weekend, it'll be dry.
You'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So just remember to re-up right before the show.
Get a fresh one. Just
gotta make sure it's not fading.
And be like, woo! And just get.
For any FCC individuals watching our show, we do not advocate drug use.
No. As I always like to say.
Wait. Let me rephrase that. We don't advocate drug abuse.
There you go. There you go.
As I tend to say at my show, when somebody who one of my volunteers takes a torch and then sniffs it, and it's not lit yet, but they sniff it, and usually I have to say that the people who do that the most tend to be teachers on a student day. I always take this as a learning lesson, and I say, children, please do not do inhalants. They're terrible for your brain. Save up your money and buy real drugs. And most of the time, the teacher will try to stop me and then realize that what I'm saying is actually better for that kid's health. So they're like, nah, it's legit.
I don't think I can talk about the full story of this on air, but I just want to say a lot of the TikTok videos from New York that has come out since certain things were passed into legality have been comical. People on the streets, social distance, I will say I am proud of them. Those that weren't doing the shenanigans were masked, and they're dancing to trap music and drinking water out of an apparatus that just
ew.
And they were lit.
That is disgusting.
First of all,
I spaced out for a second. Drinking water out of an apparatus. What does that mean?
It's
like a bong.
Yes,
a water pipe.
Oh, well,
a water pipe.
A water pipe. Yes, there we go.
Gotta stay
hydrated. I was concerned. But I was confused. Well, I was confused, and then I was like, "Oh, they're all excited because stuff just got passed illegal that they're going nuts, super nuts."
Gotcha.
That's like living life on the edge.
They, like sports people do really crazy things when their team wins.
I mean, exactly.
Like that.
Truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Their team won, huh?
Their team won. I've seen some crazy.
Yeah, I would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be shocked. What state was this? Was this Tennessee? I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
So have we talked about last night yet? I
Not
came
really.
in a little late.
No,
we just talked about.
I'm sorry.
Just talked about squid.
I would love to
just
hear
talking
more.
about squid, whale, shark, shark, whale, squid, whale.
Has
whale, squid.
Has anyone noticed that Echo's voice has dropped a couple of octaves?
Yes, I noticed you sounded very interesting last night.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. Of shows, not partying, shows.
Oh, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, did Echo have too much fun with her new demon boyfriend? What is going on? Is she possessed now too? Jesus.
Well, that's cute. Okay, so in game, yes, that's exactly what happened.
I'm sure. I'm so sure.
Oh,
Hypatia
that's
just
right.
Like,
there was the.
Well,
Hypatia's like, I'm not gonna. If Hypatia comes back, she's like, I'm not dealing with this. I've dealt with one.
Like,
you're on your own.
Echo's water and he's fire, and that does bad things to your throat.
Yeah, science.
Oh, you nasty. You nasty.
But F him anyway. He killed my whole family 400 years ago, so it doesn't really matter.
Collateral damage.
So so there was a boot off the Zoomy Doomy. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Hypatia gonna see her again and be like, I'm so sick of her. I thought we were friends, taking off with a whole demon. Didn't I want her? But no, she don't do her best thing. You live your best
I guess
life.
it was nice of him to not kill me though, because he definitely could have.
Well, he wasn't out for
I don't know.
you.
I think he really likes
I know.
you. I think
he liked you in his own weird warped demon way.
Well, then he needs to learn how to time travel and go back 400 years and not kill my whole family and everyone else that lived on that island.
But would you actually be who you are today?
Yeah.
Look, I'm just gonna throw that out.
No, you'd have your tail.
Yeah, I would have my tail and I'd
You're
be
about to
singing
get
on
your
a
tail.
rock somewhere trying to lure sailors to their doom.
Hexor Redemption arc for the Sunday show. Well, just so everybody knows, what we're doing this Sunday and for the next few side quest Sundays are going to be Weird Scouts with my friend Robert Turk, who is a game designer, game writer, and writer of books and other things that contain words. And he's going to be running the game for he's going to be running the game Weird Scouts, a role-playing game that he designed that is basically all of the players are like teenage scouts that all have a little bit of Fey blood in them, and they go forth through the Fey woods and they help all the creatures and do all the things. And it's a role-playing game that I think you really try not to actually kill anyone. You can, of course, whack people with a stick, if you need to, but you are attempting not to kill, kind of like Superhero Code.
Got it.
And it's a really cool, great game. I think it's really kind of fun for kids, adults, just kind of mixing that whole genre with the fairy wilds and things like that. So it's a lot of fun.
I thought it was. I was part of the playtest podcast. We didn't do a live video stream. We did an audio podcast, which you may be able to find on the Wicked Clever website. So we were playtesting. We were trying to figure it out. But the things about that game that really stood out for me that I loved as a role player, the rules are very light and the rules are very flexible and the rules allow immense creativity. It's if you played or if you saw Goblonia, it doesn't have skills like D&D, like animal handling has to use the fly magic carpet. You have the stats that are like your primary, secondary, tertiary, and then you kind of roll a number of d10s. And it's really simplified so that anyone can understand it, whether they're young, old, veteran, novice. I liked it. Mm-hmm. I highly recommend this game for everyone.
Yeah, I'm sad that I'm at fair and won't be able to play, but I look forward to watching it later.
Yeah, I'll be. I've been reading the stuff, and I'm like super stoked.
Yay!
And it's gonna be funny doing on-air character creation.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, because so this coming Sunday is going to be the first episode, and they are actually going to demonstrate how to make the characters, as it is a new game, and of course, obviously, trying to demonstrate just how easy it is to make that character and send him on its adventuring way. So that's going to happen all of April, and we might even continue to May. It just kind of depends. We're looking at what happens to the schedule in June. So we're trying to, because our June is completely not what it was supposed to be.
Bonkers.
Thanks, pandemic. But because like we're not going to do any European tours or anything like that. So because England is still messed up. Let's just put it that way. And
Shut it down.
So I might just be hanging out at home. So we'll re-up on the SideCast Quest Sunday. Although I do have some, we do have some places to be in June. New Jersey Fair.
Yes, the first weekend.
Yep. So we'll just have to have a live side quest at New Jersey Fair.
Can we do that? Is that even allowed? Our parents won't be there.
Wait, what? Wait, what won't be there?
Hypatia's parents
will
be there.
Whoa. Well, some of our parents will be there.
Let me ask a question.
I think all my parents are going to be there, from what I heard.
Well, would that be a good day to do the Kazu Redemption?
Oh.
Sure.
Mab, can I actually slap you? I'm playing.
So I should be the Diesel on Sunday and Echo on Saturday.
I was kidding, Mab.
No, I'm thinking about it. I hadn't said no. I'm
She's like, wait a minute, let me contemplate this.
We can make sure we don't hurt each other. We'll practice.
It's a left tap. I'll just do this and just turn your face.
Just do the whole and
I mean, spankings I'm here for, but face slapping.
Different story.
Like I'll just be like love tap. No.
So Sally, I'm assuming you're asking if I'm doing parf, and sadly the answer is no this year. I'm doing 6 weeks at the Maryland Renaissance Festival. Well, let me back up. Pennsylvania is only doing, I think, 10 weeks. Usually they're doing 13 weeks. So normally I'm there. Normally there's the month of August. And they're not doing August. They're doing like one weekend in August, or they're doing 2 weekends in August. So I usually in a regular year, I'd be doing Maryland in September. And so that starts, of course, Maryland, I say in September, but that starts the last weekend of August. And then I'm going till the first weekend of October at Maryland Renaissance Festival. And then I am possibly headed to Texas. So I have to.
You think they're called jugglers because they throw things in the air? No, it has to do with maintaining their schedule.
I mean,
yes.
For real.
It's both.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, yes, we should talk about that. Well, while we're still on the subject of Renaissance fairs, yes, Tennessee just announced that they are going to be opening. So Kitty is here at Sherwood Fair, which is where I am right now. Kitty's here for all 8 weekends of the Sherwood Forest Fair, which is an hour outside of Austin. You should go to it. It's a lot of fun. Kitty is one of the Washerwell wenches, and she's going to be doing that show 7 more weeks. I will be there for four more weekends, total of 5. We just had our first weekend just this past weekend. And then I will be immediately heading from Austin to Nashville, Tennessee, the Tennessee Renaissance Festival, 4 weekends, ending in Memorial Day weekend. So, and then New Jersey. So yes, they just announced it. So I'll be heading up. I will be eastbound and up, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. A long way to go and a short time to get there. Something about beer and Texarkana. Because the only reason I'm saying that is because I just looked at the map and will be driving through Texarkana, which is something I have never done in my entire life.
Oh, snap.
I've driven back and forth across this country I can't even tell you 18 times, and I've never been to Texarkana. I've only heard legends. I don't think it's real.
I know that you aren't going to have time, but if you have time, the Ozarks that are in Northwest Arkansas is like my favorite place in the world. Well, it's up there, the Ozarks are freaking awesome.
Yeah. So let's see, but is Tuxedo? I don't know about Tuxedo. I think it is. They might be starting late. I don't know if they're going to, because they're August, September usually. So I don't know if they're going to do August. Yeah, as far as I know. That I don't know about. But we can find out, Sally. But Yes, we could talk about our. Let's see. What was yes, wondered about the whole temple deal, if Echo knows all the items that need to be recovered or if she'll have to do research to figure it out. Well, you know what I say. Always read the instructions.
Reading is fundamental.
No.
So, you could always do you remember what you did at your first communion or perhaps, whatever, and you're like, oh yeah, there was some kind of, wasn't there like a tray or a dish or something? Somebody said something. I don't remember. You were 15 at the time your older sisters had their ceremonies and you weren't paying attention. So I recommend reading the instruction manual.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of searching and communing with Poseidon.
Yeah. Where are the instructions, Blondie? Well, that would be a important detail, wouldn't it? Yes. As I like to say.
So he's saying he doesn't know.
Well, what I'm saying is I can either confirm or deny the location of any instructions where they exist. I can neither confirm the existence of them nor their location, which is usually my pat answer for things when I'm running a live action role-playing game and people ask me questions and you tell them all the things that their character would know, and then you get to a point where their character wouldn't know that, and then you just go, I can neither confirm nor deny whatever it is they ask them. So who knows?
Classic Men in Black kind of strategy.
Yeah,
exactly.
I have a practical question for you, Paulo.
Yeah.
I've got most of the wallpaper down. The only part of the ceiling that I really want to take down here is the part over that little nook where it's
probably
bad.
Some water damage. Yeah.
Where it's now dangling.
And you did?
All I did was grab the corner and it went, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a giant mess. So, is it an option to just score it off there and kind of mud the edge and just leave the other wallpaper up, or do we have to take it all down?
It depends on your opinion. Depends on the opinion. Yes, we could score it and then putty it to make it appear flat.
Based on what I'm seeing up there, I don't want to deal with that.
Paint it with polka dot.
Can you see that? That is a plaster-tastic. It really does look like an insane asylum up there. And
I'm gonna assume it's lead paint too. So
yes, I was like, this is lead. I'm getting out of this loft now. So
just don't eat it.
It looks a little crackly.
Don't eat it.
Also,
don't
huff it. Don't huff it.
Don't huff it. Don't eat it. Don't ingest it in any form or fashion.
Well, I better get my toothpick then.
If I've never eaten lead paint before, then I need to try it so I know what it tastes like, so I know to avoid it in the future. Right?
Right, absolutely.
That's some logic. I can't.
Because remember, kids, it's always better to regret something you have done than something you haven't done.
And by the way, the next time you see your mom, tell her, Satan, Satan.
Oh, look, you speak my language. If that's an option, that is my preference, hon. I'd like to just, cut it off.
Yeah, that's a possibility. So just some guy, I'm going to say that maybe if you can keep a secret, I will send you a list of items, and then Kitty will go banana trying to figure out what it is.
Yes.
Okay, so obviously one of them is going to be a dinglehopper.
No snort lid.
Now,
a clamshell.
I believe the word is, I don't know.
Oh, how about like a chalice with a clamshell?
You're gonna have to give me at least the what can I remember from communion 300 years ago.
I'll give you a couple of like oh yeah, there was a thing, and maybe some sort of vessel. And then, oh yeah, there was that, so you'll have like some idea. And then it's like that thing where you're like, Wait, what about the giant fish hook that was hanging on the wall? That really was important.
I feel like there was a taco in this somewhere.
There were donuts. There were definitely donuts.
And we could just make them out of sticks and mud and grass, and that'll work, right?
It'll be one of those moments where the god comes in and says, "You had the power in you the whole time."
Oh, Jesus.
After you've built this giant thing,
Yep. Just wasted all that time.
You look back at all the people you just killed, and you're like, I didn't have to do all that. Like, no, you had the power in you the whole time. You just punched a god. He had it coming, serious.
Yeah.
I punched a demon. I could punch a god.
There you go.
What? I shattered a demon.
Okay.
You did.
I'm gonna get that T-shirt. I punched a demon.
I can punch a god.
Seriously.
For real.
Once I get my tail, I
think that's my sign. I'm gonna have to jet you guys. I hear screaming. On all
a little
parts.
bit like murder.
I mean, depends on how you look at it. So
you say that like it's premeditated.
It's fine.
Just let him go. One kid's easier to take care of than two.
Just let him go.
Oh, yeah, but then
I know who's the strongest.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to answer a lot of questions later about why all of a sudden. Yeah, we can't do that. The younger one's already registered for school. Yeah. Lots of screaming. That was your son. Okay, first of all, just some guy.
Was past tense.
He's still there. Look, says the child killer. I mean,
Tommy, that has been confirmed, debunked, and untrue. It is canon. There's a haiku about it.
Yeah, but you killed her youth.
No, we've established that was not.
That was just a feckless scam.
The roll of the die has proven it so.
All right, guys. I love you. I gotta go and see what's happening before I have to go run some errands and then possibly resume the house searching again. So I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
That is good. It's if someone's not dead, someone's going to be.
The Groundhog Day kids don't count because, like, Bill Murray wasn't accountable for any of the things that he did when he got fed up and just did bad things.
He killed the groundhog one of those times. Yeah,
multiple times. Yeah,
Groundhog's still alive. Those kids are still alive. That day wasn't real.
That day wasn't. It was all real. It was all real.
Yep.
Now I have to decide if I'm going to play out the rest of whatever we're doing here, trying to make sure Echo doesn't kill a child, or should I fulfill the prophecy?
Wait, there's a prophecy? I didn't write a prophecy. Did I write a prophecy?
They're writing it right now.
Oh, right. Yes. You know what? It's going to happen. Oh,
Always. I always.
No, I have an idea.
Yes.
You're going to hate it. It's going to be great. So all right. Well, we only have a few more minutes left. If anybody has any other questions about last night's show, happy to answer them. They did so much in just a short amount of time. We have some great history. Clearly we're using the island of Sicily. And it's funny that we had Arthur playing a character called Archimedes, whereas my favorite person in Sicily was Archimedes, and he was from Syracuse, which, yes, Kitty, I love the idea that it's just called Syracuse.
I do too.
So did you take that map and edit every?
Not every single one. I'm working on it though.
Okay.
Right here, I'll pop up the front one. Let me see. Boop. Yeah. So I did a little Photoshoppy job on it. So there's a lot of the Catania. It's now Catani, and Syracuse is now Syracuse. Yeah, because of course hilariously, most of these Italian words all had like a couple of vowels on the end, and then you're just like, well, you just take one vowel off. It's the same thing. So I just take all the vowels off. But because really, it's Sicilia, it's Lia. But in English, it's Sicily. So you just take the Y off, and it's Cecil. On Earth. Mm-hmm.
I gotta interject real quick. Reverend Tommy, you guys did make a huge difference because Loon's idea really, we kind of stretched the limits of the in-game rules on that. Like, it should not have happened, but then we called for some Nat 21s, and it was like, the whole comment section was like, I was like,
oh, it was beautiful. I was like, yeah.
So many state powers.
They wanted it to happen. So
they wanted to see the destruction as much as we did.
I mean, that's easily within the power of a demigod to just be like, yeah.
In
especially when like a few demigods get together and they're kind of like, I'm gonna use my highest power to just, yeah. So yeah. I love that. That's honestly what I love about the way we run this game, which is that it's, you're not just sitting there listening to us play, but you're actually involved in the things. Because I'm like, yeah, whatever. Rules.
We do what we want.
Rules are for people who can't have whale shark squids. You know what you don't get? Whale shark squids.
Mm-hmm.
You almost did destroy Thecla's mausoleum. She was so happy that you all showed up and then was like, oh, why are they all here? Oh my God.
Poor Thecla.
I know.
I mean, it was still a good party though.
Still rock. I mean, that's the thing. Most people left going, wow, that was really a killer party. That was awesome. But there was some,
whatever. It's not like she's going to clean it up. She has people to do that for her.
It's true. It's true. That is true. Hundreds of zombies.
Kazoo totally called her on it too. She's like, you could have spun that to be like the best party in the world, but you blew your PR opportunity.
Oh, she was so mad about that.
Probably shouldn't have said that to Thecla.
Yep, that's the same motion I make when you say DM notes. Toss them over your shoulder. They're gone. Forget them. All right. Well, my friends, it is 2:00 on the East Coast, 1:00 here in the Texas coast, and even earlier elsewhere. But we're not there, so it doesn't really matter. Well, my friends, thanks a lot for coming into our Crafting with the Crew show. Gosh, practically everyone was here today, right? Oh my goodness! All right, wait, I'm gonna do this full screen here. To do boop, bam, check it.
I'm trying to do parrot feathers.
I love it.
Nice.
I had to go.
I love it.
And I just made another version of Squid Shark Whale, and I'm still working on this one building. It's now green, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So it's so hard. So hard.
Does it have a courtyard?
And, yeah, this one has a courtyard in the middle. This yep. I love little courtyard in the middle. Boop. Yep. Yep, it's coming along. Eventually, every one of these buildings, this whole thing will be full color, and it's let's see if I can pull out here. Yep, every little line, all those little sunken boats, who's that guy? What different type of boat? All these. This is the fish plant where all the fishermen come and drop off all the fish. Yep. Dragons.
Oh, do you need a tablet?
I have a tablet. Oop. Hang on. Boop.
Like a tablet and a pen. You can just sit there and color it in. Oh, is that what you're doing?
He has the kind where the pen goes onto a blank thing and then it shows up on the screen. He's not drawing on his actual screen.
Gotcha.
Yes, this is one of those like you. Yeah, oh, there it is. See, like
it's a Wacom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whack 'em.
Whack 'em. Right.
You guys are awesome. One more time, I just want to say how awesome every single person who watches this show is. You guys are awesome.
Narwhal squid shark. Yep. Sir David, did you not see the picture of the squid whale shark?
Oh, I didn't.
Well, here, I'll just have to, there it is. So that's the whale squid. Yeah. Whale squid shark. See, whale tail, dorsal fins all the way around, chompy teeth. I was like, it has whale baleen on the gills because I didn't want to interrupt the teeth or the chompy beak, which has double beak.
The blowhole needs to have small tentacles too.
Oh, right, yeah, there, yeah, some tentacles coming out of there.
Oh, yeah.
But narwhal squid shark, right there, and then we added some nautilus, nautilus
wheels.
Yep, like little. It's got little Princess Leia, swirls on either side there, and then just because why not? So tentacles, beak, teeth, narwhal, boom, like action coming at you, and another eyeball like this one is over here pointing that way, and this one is over here pointing that way, so that it can get you coming and going. And then that's right. And then we added a artificer's machine gun turret here, so that's what this is. And anyway, just your typical day.
Look a little like a
Crafting
Dr. Freaky drawing.
Just a typical day at Crafting with the Crew. All right, my friends. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, and have a great day. Make some art. Take some time to make a giant whale squid shark or whale shark squid, whatever. And just some guy. Thanks for all of the 3D printing. You're amazing. What else? Well, there we go. Today is Wednesday. Tonight is Madame Ansa's tarot class. That's going to be at, oh gosh, all the times are in my head crazy. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Eastern. That is tonight. And then tomorrow, 9 a.m. Sonnets with Shakespeare. If you are an early rising type person, and if you're a late night type person, 10 p.m. is the Gothic Horror Games. So we got stuff coming all week long. And don't forget, we'll be on Discord, so you can chat with us right over there as well all week long. We pop in and out all the time. So we hope to see you all there, my friends. Thanks a lot, and have a great day. Bye.